Thank you, Tony. Now Hernandez on trial. Jury selection continues for a second day in the murder case of Aaron Hernandez. The former New England Patriots player was back in court where hundreds of potential jurors filled out jury questionnaires. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is live outside Fall River Superior Court with the latest.
Again today, just like Friday, Aaron Hernandez was straight-faced as he stood in front of those potential jurors. While former Patriot star Aaron Hernandez is on trial, the no NFL gear policy is in full effect at the Fall River Justice Center. We watched today as a man wearing a San Diego Chargers jersey was asked to leave and return wearing a different shirt. But this is as far as our cameras are allowed to go. During jury selection, the media is banned from all electronics inside the courthouse. For this case, the jury selection process is two parts. First, about 1,100 people will fill out confidential questionnaires. We asked our Eyewitness News legal analyst to weigh in on what types of questions may be asked on that questionnaire.
If you're looking at whether or not people have logistical problems that make it impossible for them to serve, do they know some of the lawyers? Do they know any of the witnesses? There are all of those kind of obvious red flag issues that you're trying to screen out at the original questionnaire level.
After the questionnaires are evaluated, some people will be called back to answer more questions.
If I'm the prosecutor, the kind of jurors I do want are conservative, kind of straight-laced type of people and people that get along well with each other socially, because remember, I'm looking here for a unanimous group. The defense is going to look for people that have something in their history, something in their makeup, something in their background that makes them maybe more likely to be a lone wolf or a holdout, somebody that can sort of hold back against the pressure to convict.
Tomorrow is the last day for jury questionnaires. 3 more groups of people, about 125 people in each group. Now, coming up new at 6, we're looking ahead as our Eyewitness News legal analyst weighs in on how the prosecution may tackle this case. Live in Fall River with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Now, Aaron Hernandez on trial. Today was day 2 of jury selection in the murder case. The former Patriots player appeared back in court along with hundreds more prospective jurors. New at 6 tonight, our legal analyst looks ahead at how the prosecution may tackle this case. From the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is live in Fall River.
Our legal analyst tells us the prosecution will likely try to portray Aaron Hernandez as the ringleader of the crime. Aaron Hernandez, once a star tight end at Gillette Stadium, now an accused killer behind bars. Hernandez has gained notoriety for both, so we wanted to know if people will be excused from jury duty in Hernandez's first murder trial for knowing the famous defendant.
It's not so much a matter of knowing who the person is. I mean, I know who Aaron Hernandez is just from watching the Patriots on television. I think a lot of people do. That's different from, I know Aaron Hernandez because he's my next door neighbor and I hang out with him all the time.
While the jury selection process is underway, we also asked our Eyewitness News legal analyst to look ahead and weigh in on how the prosecution may tackle this case.
I think you'll see the government try to paint Hernandez as the ringleader here. And you know, whether he's the one that pulled the trigger or not, if the government can prove that the 3 of these guys were all in this together and we're all sort of pushing towards the same goal, they can convict all 3 of them.
Hernandez, Ernest Wallace, and Carlos Ortiz have all pleaded not guilty to murder charges. Ortiz and Wallace haven't gone on trial yet. Tomorrow is the 3rd and final day for jury questionnaires. Then beginning on Thursday, jurors will find out if they've been excused or if they have to come back to court and answer more questions. Live in Fall River with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
And you can count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the Hernandez trial. We'll continue to track each development as the case unfolds and provide updates from Superior Court.